Hey Aquarius, and welcome to your tarot love reading. And hopefully you all are enjoying the holidays if you happen to be watching this during the holidays still. Because I know once it's uploaded to YouTube you can watch it at any time. Message is still going to be the message for you, Aquarius. And when you watch it, it's the time you're meant to watch it. So I welcome you to your reading, Aquarius. Whatever time it may be in your present moment, time itself is never ever the factor. It's when you receive the messages, that's when it plays a role in your own life. And if it applies to you, then you do what you need to do with it. That requires action, right? And one way to kind of see in your Aquarius is probably why you're watching tarot. You're looking for answers because something unexpectedly brought you disappointment. Like your hand is out, reaching out for answers, solutions, but you're not being recognized. And this is a wounded masculine energy. And the wounded masculine energy understands true life, but he's not focused on true life. He's focused on his lack. Because true life is actually a roadmap to be empowered. Right now, this is a masculine energy that's not tapping into the power within him. He's feeling lack because of that. His hand is out seeking answers, seeking guidance. He's not off. He's not opposed to guidance. He just is lacking guidance. And you, Aquarius, if you're really truly feeling this way by yourself, that's what I do coaching for, is to help people that are seeking this for themselves. Because most likely, everything that's going to be pulled out in this top row is going to basically confirm why you're feeling this way. Because the cards I'm seeing are being pulled out. Most likely you're feeling this way too because of expectations not being met for what you are perceiving should be meeting your desires. Because you have all this esoteric knowledge, but you're still feeling less than. You're not being able to attract everything that you want in your life. In fact, you're doing it from a perspective of ego. Ego is putting out this illusion out there that if I do X, Y, and Z, I should get A, B, and C for it. But if you are trying to manifest, you have to put the energy out there of the things that you truly desire. And if you're feeling these type of energies within you, of course you're going to manifest this. Because you want to manifest what you truly resonate in. And if you're feeling internally that you're less than, even if you have all this knowledge about the true life, but you are feeling less than, you're going to attract the less than. Because what you resonate in are your emotions. It's an energy, it's a vibration, it's a frequency. So instead of attracting what you truly want, you're not. So it's causing you heartbreak, which is going to end up putting you back in the cycle of attracting everything you don't want to experience in life. Even though you have all this esoteric knowledge about true life, but you're not resonating in it, meaning you're not feeling the power of it. You may have the true understanding of the true life, but how are you empowering your life with it? Are you actually incorporating all that knowledge and living it? There's a difference between wisdom and knowledge. Knowledge is understanding it. Wisdom is putting it into action. Wisdom is an example of that knowledge. Wisdom is showing other people how they can empower themselves with the knowledge too. Like, you have the knowledge, but there's no wisdom. Everything else is showing you how you're not applying it to your own life. And you wonder why you feel this way. And this is only reflecting everything else that's surrounding your life. All of you could, if you're really truly feeling this way, like, you're feeling wounded. So if you're feeling wounded, you're going to attract things that are not going to, it's not going to attract abundance. Wounded energy doesn't attract abundance. It attracts everything else but abundance. Experiences that you are feeling, how you truly feel within you, is going to be reflected outside of you too. So if you feel wounded, you're going to attract everything else that mirrors that wounded energy within you. That makes you feel defensive because you know that you're better than this. You have an understanding of it. That's what makes you become defensive. And then when you are stuck in this endless loop of disappointment and heartbreak from the disappointment, you're continuously cycling through the same thing. You're not seeing anything else but what your ego is focused on. Because even if I drop the next card here, this is what's keeping you stuck, right? And then you know that you are a powerful being. You know that you're this, right? And I'm really saying Empress there. You understand that you're so much more than what you're experiencing right now. But it's your illusion that you're less than that's keeping you from having the true love that you desire. You have to have it for yourself first. That's your biggest block right now. You're not feeling this love for yourself. You're feeling everything else but love. You're feeling lack. Love is not lack. Love is abundance itself. And since you're really in this energy, heartbreak, that's everything but love. And surrounded by lies, that's why the swords are down. Even though this card is in reverse, and you appear the swords are upright, you may be truthful about how you are wounded, but what are you doing about those wounds within you? How are you transferring those wounds instead of being disempowered by them, being empowered from them? Because when you're healed, then you have lessons that you learn that can empower you. And there's a difference between wounded and being empowered. Wounded energy is disempowering. Healing those wounds is empowering because you then have overcome the wounds that are surrounding you, and then you can actually truly live like this. But you have to understand that this power is always within you. It's always resonating from your essence. It's your ego that's blocking you from connecting to your essence. Because right now, your ego is playing all these wounded energies, trying to protect you from being wounded again. But you're so focused on the wounds that you don't see anything outside of it, even though you know you are worthy of everything. And you know about self-love. So if you have all this knowledge, what's keeping you in this energy of wounded energy? There's a difference between wounded energy and empowered energy. The only way you could be empowered is by healing those wounds. And then all of us are dualistic in this human experience here, Aquarius. So we always have an option of either being, a wounded warrior or a warrior. And right now, you're a wounded warrior, but you're wanting to be a warrior so you could rise to the top and be feeling like this all the time. But mind you, it takes balance. And it's learning from your past tower moments that are made to help clear out things that no longer serve you. Right now, those tower moments are just making you focus on this. You can't see past this energy because it's screaming too loud to you. That's what's making you feel less than. That's what's making you stuck in these energies that surround you. Instead of being empowered like you are, you're surrounded by all this wounded energy, wondering why you can't attract things in your life that you are here to actually experience. You want everything else but this wounds. They're keeping you from this. But right now, it's all this energy that's surrounding you that is keeping you from being empowered. And it's really just a choice. It really is. And your ego is going to make it seem like it's so much bigger than that. And that's tough. That's hard. I understand that. But what I'm trying to do is encourage you, Aquarius, to find your way out of this wounded energy so you can be empowered. How are you going to do that for yourself, Aquarius? Do you understand how you could do that for yourself? I got tools for you, Aquarius, if you are truly feeling this way and you know that you're more than, right? You have knowledge of how to be this way, but what's keeping you from being that way? If you don't know the answer for yourself, then you could get some coaching from me. I could definitely help you find a way out of this wounded energy so you can be empowered. Because all this wounded energy is disempowering, and it's keeping you from being the true empress that you are. Well, Aquarius, I love you a lot, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.